In this video, I will show you how to adjust the number of grading periods or blocks. For example, on the student form, in this one I have a maximum of 10 grading blocks. On the example, this just follows the student as he changes subjects. It doesn't really matter who the teacher is. He could potentially have the same teacher for all these. The teacher would just mark him for those different learning periods. If you don't have that many and you don't want that many and you don't want to just have a bunch of blanks here that look tacky, like let's say you're only going to use 4 blocks, you have two choices. You can, number one, just go in and you can delete these as such, and you can not worry about it and just leave it as such. And if you look over here, it automatically erased those, and you could just highlight those columns and delete these columns and everything will work out fine. Or you can decide if you want these 4 blocks, you can get rid of these 4 rows right here. But if you do this, you're going to have to reformat. So it can be done easily. Like for example, if I only want 4 blocks, I can just grab these columns and delete them. Excuse me. And then I can stretch these out just to, well, let me actually make them symmetrical. Resize, and we'll say we'll make them all too small. Let's do 120. Alright, that looks a little better. And so now you come over to data, and it has reference errors here, so you can simply highlight these columns where it says reference error, because that's, we deleted them from the other one. Right click on those and delete, and your numbers will still work out, because for example, if we were to look at this day and just put in some numbers, there are 4 time periods. The maximum score would be 2 per period, so 2 times 4 is 8, so total possible points is 8. In this case, the kid earned 7%, so the math still works out, and that's the quick, easy way to make it look like it will fit your school and be a little more aesthetically pleasing. And you can actually stretch these out even more to make it look better. Well, it actually looks pretty good right there. Nothing to it. Anyway, I promise you'll love it. You get used to this in a matter of seconds. Enter the data in seconds at the end of the day, and your data, if you have to report behavior data on students, there is no easier way than this file that I've come across in my 22 years of education to illustrate a student's behavior with data so quickly and easily. Thanks for taking a look, and if you have any questions, just shoot me an email.